Hi guys. So today we're live in my studio and I wanted to go quickly to talk about the upcoming uh, project review. So this is the marketing that you could have seen circulated. Let's show that now. Add myself to the stage and then remove this. So I have some FAQ questions here. Oh, and I'm Sharon Nixon, by the way. I'm the executive producer for Baltimore Fashion Week and the founder and CEO for the Fashion Umbrella Foundation. And what you see behind me is my studio. So I'm in here. I was straightening up, and before I get started with my next vending event, I said I would have this meeting to share this with you. So, what is Project Review? Project Review, we did this back in, I believe it was 2012, and it was very, very, very successful. We had three panel members sitting at a table, and designers would bring up their collections and they would, or items from their collection, and they would bring it to the table. And the panelists at the table would actually review, give any suggestions on the collection, what you could do to improve it, and all of that. This is not oh, this is a horrible collection. Why did you ever get this? Why did you get this idea in your head? It's nothing like that. We are not like that over here. So what we do is we review your collection, and it may be you're absolutely fabulously perfect, or maybe this is your first time, or whether it's your first time you've shown a million and one, you've been in a million and one shows and shown a million and one collections. We're going to look at your collection and let you know how you can be a yes for any of our runway shows. So let me run down the runway shows that we have scheduled for 2024. Starting in August of 2024, we have Baltimore Fashion Week. We have the shows at BFW, which is an invite only showcase, meaning that designers who register for this particular showcase have the option of either selling tickets or inviting your guests. It's totally up to you. Sorry, I think somebody's at my door. There's always something. Hold on, y'all. So, no, it's nobody. Um, and so, and so you have Baltimore Fashion Week in August, the shows at BFW, the showcases during Baltimore that's presenting a production is showcased within Baltimore Fashion Week. In September, we have designer debut at New York Fashion Week, which is a time show, meaning that we're only doing three designers this year. And so each one of the designers or the group of designers or however they want to do it, they'll each have their own time slot. So just hypothetically speaking, so one could be at 11, another one at 3, and the final one at maybe 5 or 6. So they each get their own showcasing platform. It's not a group segment where designers come one after each other. We're not doing that for the designer debut. And the shows at BFW is actually constructed on that platform as well, where each designer has their own individualized segment. Then after September for the designer debut in New York Fashion Week, we will be going to Delaware for the Live Closet, which is another runway show. And all of these are fundraisers for the Fashion Umbrella Foundation because we know you all love house shows and you love to attend our runway shows. So this is the perfect opportunity, and all of these will eventually turn into our biggest fundraisers if they don't next year. Then that's in October. In November, we're doing an emerging designer platform. So the emerging designer platform is only for middle and high school students. It's only for middle and high school students, and there is no registration fee for the middle and the high school students. But all designers that participate in any platform or runway event will still have the same type of platform or prepping process that we do for the big shows, because we manage all of our shows on the same level, and it's no different from Baltimore Fashion Week to the emerging designer platform. They're all on the same kilter as far as following procedures, processes, meeting deadlines, all of that. So the project review is more of a meeting where designers come, they bring up to 3 looks, they meet with the panelists, and the panelists will go through or review your garments and let you know if anything needs to be corrected. We are looking for rack ready garments, which means there should be no ravels unless the garment is created or crafted in a manner where ravels are the focal point or the main component of the look. If that's not the case, then ravels should not be seen. The inside of the seams or the garment should be clean. There shouldn't be any messy strings or ravels within a garment. And so we wanted to host this meeting so designers can properly prepare for what's to be asked of them after they register for any of the shows. All registration opens for all of the shows for 2024 on November the 1st. So register. This is a huge meeting if you plan to attend it. Um, why are we having it? Because I think it's critical for designers to know what's to be expected of them, or what they, like I said, if anything needs to be created, then they should. This should be a meeting they come to. Do not, I repeat, do not be afraid to come. All reviews will be private. So you don't have to worry about if there's a room full of people and we are reviewing your collection that others will hear what we are seeing, because they won't. I work with the Enid Library very closely to make sure there is a level or a segment of confidentiality and privacy during this meeting, because I know how it is when someone's reviewing something and they do it in front of everyone else. So for the designers and also the models, this will filter over or roll over into the model casting as well. But for the designers, when you come, there will be a private setting for you, a private area for you, so you can have your collection review in the privacy of you plus the panelists that are there. I'm so pleased to mention that Sally DeMarco, who we all know and love, is returning again as a panelist. She was a panelist back in 2012, and it was oh God, I can't remember the gentleman's name, but he was a teacher, fashion teacher at BCCC, Baltimore City Community College in Baltimore City, and he was there as well. I want to say his name. I think his first name begins with an R, but I can't. I don't want to say it wrong, and I'm not correct, so we're not going to say his name. But if Sally, when you watch this in a replay, can you list his name in the comments? I would love to have him to come back. He was everything. Both he and Sally together were everything. So a lot of people are probably wondering and have asked, is there a fee? There is no fee for this meeting. We just recommend or suggest, highly recommend, that you register online. Those individuals that register online by visiting baltimorefw.com will be called first. So if individuals hear about it at the last minute, hey girl, where you going? Oh, I'm going down to the Enterprise Library to have my collection reviewed. You should come. Those individuals that are invited by word of mouth will be seeing, their collections or garments will be seen after we meet with all of the creatives that registered online. If you attend this meeting, is it an automatic approval? No, it is not. This meeting is just a meeting or discussion over your collection, as I mentioned earlier, to let you know what, if anything, you need to do right. It's also to discuss your vision for your collection, the type of model you're looking for. All of that is critical because the first model casting is it next Saturday? Oh my God. It's October the 7th, which is in a week from now. Oh, I'm so not ready. No, is it 2 weeks? So this, and then I don't know. It's soon. It's coming up. So just October 7th is the model casting. Please go online to baltimorefw.com to register online if you want to come to the casting, the model casting, and participate. We will not be allowing walk-ons. So if you hear about it from your friends and you show up, you can come sit in the audience, but um, you will not be able to cast or audition. Is there a fee to register? The question that has come up, is there a fee to register to participate in any of the runway shows for 2024? Yes, there is. The only uh, registration that does not have a fee as of right now, I'll say as of right now, because I need to figure all that out. Because models, part of the designer's registration fee is to cover the costs for models who participate in the collection. So I know I said earlier, for those of you who are watching on the replay, there isn't a fee, but that could change. So as of right now, I'm going to say we're not sure. And if there is one, it'll be minimal, if one. But I'm leaning towards not having one at all. But this is a board decision. So I'll, do a press release or go to the Baltimore Fashion Week Facebook page, and I'm going to create an event, and it will be there. Okay. It will be under project review, so you can find all the answers there. Ba, ba, ba. Designer registration does open for 2024 events on November the 1st. Is there age limit to showcase? The youngest age limit, and I don't know what age they're in school, would be, I think sixth grade, because that's middle school. 6 to 9. Is it 6 to 7 is whatever middle school students are. That's the youngest age. How old you have to be, or how old is the maximum age? There is no maximum. If you're creative, you're creative, and if you think you can participate in Baltimore Fashion Week or interested in registering, I think you should do that. Um, Designer registration opens November the 1st and it ends March 30th. So March 30th is always our anniversary registration closure date. So please, it's best to register early, November 1st, schedule your meeting for your registration, because each designer who registers, sorry, I'm getting a message. Each designer who registers for Baltimore Fashion Week or any runway event will have to schedule. I'm sorry, Emoji Couture just sent me a message. He's working in Milan Fashion Week. So crazy. So awesome. Congratulations, Emoji, for doing Milan Fashion Week. So awesome. Okay. Back to you guys. So registration will end March 30th. So if you're interested in showcasing, I recommend it come November 1st. You register, schedule your meeting, have your meeting, and then you can know the particulars, the ins and outs, the costs, everything that's associated, the tax deductible amount, all of that um, will be discussed during the meeting. And during the meeting, I'll let you know now, you will have to present up to 5 looks, so we can review your looks to make sure. Let me turn my phone off, to make sure that you're on the right path. It's not a yes or no. It's just to make sure you're on the right path. And then once the meeting is over, you'll get a decision letter to let you know if you should move forward. Some designers just aren't ready, or creatives, they just aren't ready. Um, They want to do it, but they may not be ready. Also, moving forward for all designers, you must have a professional headshot and you must have a bio. If you do not have a professional headshot or bio, do not register. That's one of the main key components that you must have when you fill out the form. If you opt to not upload that information, and you should be able to still submit your form. When your form is reviewed, if those items are not there, you will not be able to schedule an interview. Okay. We do have a website and a new email. So the website is baltimorefw.com. So it stands for Baltimore Fashion Week. So baltimorefw.com. And what else? Um, the new email address for Baltimore Fashion Week is runway@fashionumbrella.org. So before you were typing info at baltimore-fashionweek.com, Baltimore, that the domain name still exists. If you type it, it'll take you to the new site. But the new email address, effective today, I believe, the new email address is runway@fashionumbrella.org. Okay. So that's all I have. If you have any questions, you can leave them here and I'll respond to them, or you can go to our Facebook page or email us. As a matter of fact, I'm going to listen to comments now, the website, so you all can have it, who watch this on a replay, and also our email address. Okay. I know I type fast, 92 words a minute. Make sure that's right. Bop, bop, bop. Okay, registration opens November 1st, 2023. Don't forget to schedule your your meeting date with the production team. I think that's all I have. I'm gonna create a event on the Baltimore Fashion Week page, and so you all can go there if you have any questions on Facebook, the Baltimore Fashion Week page on Facebook. I'm also going to create, in case you missed it, page on the actual website. So that website will hold all of the live videos that we do that you could have possibly missed. I'm going to add that page and this video as soon as this video ends. So by probably 8 o'clock tonight, it will be live. If not sooner, it'll be live on the PC and also on your mobile device. So that's all I have. My name is Sharon Nixon. It was a pleasure to be here. And so I will see you all soon. Bye.